Hello my friends, I'm back with another video full of beautiful nature. Of course, this is what I do. Dominic and I were out hiking again. We've been out hiking a lot, but not camping a whole lot. Not quite as much as we were hoping. But it feels good to get out and hike, and if we do that a lot, it feels quite adequate for a beautiful summer. Look at this magnificent view. We're circled by mountains, walking through a field of wildflowers. We thought it might rain, but it didn't end up raining on us. It is often a bit windy up on top of these mountain peaks and ridges, and that was true today as well. Here is another circle of mountain views. There isn't any snow left on this particular mountain, but on some there still is, and it's usually red colored with the red algae. Last year we took a little bit of the snow home, and we looked at it under the microscope. It was fascinating. It was full of little organisms swirling and dancing and wiggling around, as well as the bright red jewels of red algae.
I've seen marmots on top of like Engineer and on.
We see pikas and marmots up there in the high country. Not a whole lot of other animals go that high up.
They have timed this very well.
I always bring along a bag of salty nuts in my backpack, and we usually stop at the top of wherever we're hiking to and munch our nuts. It feels good to refuel on the salts we may have lost sweating or exerting ourselves. And of course, we always stay hydrated as best we can with our Camelbacks. Camelbacks are great inventions.
They wanted to avoid as much of it as they could.
Yeah, they want to way over.
Dominic's new car goes through river crossings so well. It's so much fun. We always say I should get out and film it in slow motion like a car ad, but I haven't done it yet. The first river crossing was necessary. This one we went out of our way to go through, just for fun.
Little white pot.
Oh my God.
Going swimming. I can bear the chilly water. I'm sure the water is quite cold. Gotta get some swims in before the summer's over. That's what I say. Swimming. While I went for a quick swim, I felt cold, but very good after I got used to the water temperature. But now it's thundering, so I hopped out. See those dark clouds? So now I hopped out. It feels good. I'm glad I came. You know you're a grown-up when you go hobbling across the ground like this. As a kid, I could just run across it so easily. I don't know how that happened. Then I wrapped myself cozily in my towel and sat by the shore watching the water. That's always a nice thing to do. Very relaxing and meditative. I saw an osprey flying above the lake, looking for fish. At one point it swooped down, but apparently the fish disappeared because it didn't end up diving for it. Remember how I used to go to the shore of Lake Erie back in Ohio? Well, now it's starting to rain on me. Gently and softly. Gently and softly. I'm gonna pack myself up and go back to the car. This was a fun, short little outing. More flowers from my pocket. Thank you. On another day, I went with my family to pick wild strawberries along the road. That was fun to do, out in the mountains, eating delicious wild strawberries.
Still pretty full, too.
It is. Yeah, I went swimming in it yesterday.
We were all squeezed into Austin's Blazer. And while we were doing that, Dominic was with some of his guy friends on a trip to the sand dunes. He brought me back some video footage, and I'm sharing that with you here. It looks very magical and unearthly. I've actually never been to the sand dunes. I'll have to go there sometime.
Oh, there you are. Oh my, that's cute. That's very cute. Hello there. We see you. It's not a teeny tiny baby, but it's
No.
yeah, still spotted and
This year it was a spring baby,
yeah.
not a midsummer baby like some of these seem to have been.
Right. Some of us pretty brand new. This one's a few months old.
And thus go our summer days, full of beauty.